You have young people losing their hands. It just really highlights a lot of the gaps in care.
It's fairly warm in Calgary right now, but an upcoming bout of cold has those who work in addictions and treatment worried about the current rise in frostbite injuries.
We're asking young people to let us in hospital amputate their hands and feet. And there's already mistrust that exists between institutions and people who've been traumatized by institutions.
Kalitsa says people sometimes need to stay for weeks or a month in care, many who struggle with substance use.
And you keep someone in hospital for a month, and this goes for infections, frostbite injuries. You could house that person in a nice place for a year based on the cost of that admission.
Inside these hospitals, the issue becomes hidden. The numbers are what the public is privy to. On Friday, new data for substance use-related deaths for 2022. With 366 deaths added between September and November, there are now over 1,400. Advocate Ewan Thompson has noticed some increases in data in 2021, which was the deadliest year on record for Alberta.
I've learned to not trust the numbers that come out from the government at this point. They're undercounting, by my calculations, about 30%.
Instead of over 1,700 deaths in 2021, it's now at almost 1,850. Minister for Mental Health and Addictions Nicholas Milliken acknowledges this, telling City News depending on the circumstances surrounding an individual death, the length of the medical examiner's review can vary. As such, reported fatalities as a result of any cause will change over time as new data becomes available. But Thompson says it's alarming when these numbers are used to guide policy.
We've got a chief of staff to the premier right now, Marshall Smith, who is just pulling numbers out of thin air for political, to kind of claim the political win here.
Colder months tend to see more deaths related to substance use, and with a cold snap also on the horizon, the worst is not over yet for this population.
We're going to see a lot of people coming in the days to weeks following that with horrible life-altering injuries.
In Calgary, Taylor Braat, City News.